Welcome to this video series on administering Pydantic Logfire. In this video, we'll cover roles and permissions in Logfire. We'll explain how permissions are defined at the organization and project levels so you have a practical understanding of how to control Logfire access within your company. First, let's address how organizations, projects, and users relate to one another. One organization may contain many projects and many users. Roles, which are essentially a bundle of fine-grained permissions, are split into organization roles and project roles. All users have a general organization role and can have different project roles granted them on a case-by-case basis. The organization will have one central org settings page, and each project within that organization will have its own dedicated project settings page. The roles themselves are edited and defined in org settings, and those roles can be mapped to non-admin users within project settings. Now, when you first sign up, Logfire gives you a personal organization by default, similar to GitHub. That's really just intended for personal use. For an enterprise, we recommend creating a proper named organization so your company's projects have an official home that's separate from anything personal. We generally advise most customers to manage one organization. This gives your admin team full visibility into every project your team is working on, and it makes supporting those teams far easier down the road. In org settings, you will see that Logfire provides 4 built-in organization roles to start with: admin, member, guest, and billing. Admins have full permissions across the project and can add users and create new projects. Logfire has the concept of public projects and private projects. Admins can view and administer all public and private projects, so it's generally best to limit this role to a small number of users. The member role is intended to be applied broadly across your team. Members can use all the core features of Logfire within the projects that they have been granted access to by admins. The member role can also be edited and customized as you see fit. If you intend to scope access by project and want users to make the most of Logfire's features, go with the member role. By default, creating projects is an admin-only permission. But if you'd like a self-service model where anyone can spin up their own project, you can simply add the create project permission to your member role. This works well for larger teams. It's the fastest way to get people productive without routing every request to your admins. Users can then create projects whenever they need to, and whoever creates a project automatically becomes a project admin. Because everything still lives under your one organization, your admin team will have full visibility control of all user-created projects. The guest role is intended for users like contractors or clients who need access to specific projects without visibility into all the public projects that live in an org. Finally, enterprise customers can make use of the billing role, which is limited to simply viewing billing settings and working with payments. These pre-scoped roles don't fit your organization's access model. Enterprise customers have the ability to create an unlimited number of custom roles as they see fit. Custom roles become especially useful when paired with access groups defined by your identity provider, which we'll cover in the next video. Now that we have covered organization roles, let's address project level roles. The default project roles are admin, write, and read. The project admin gives users the ability to manage project settings, user permissions within that project, and access tokens. Say, for instance, that you have a team lead who is an organization member, but needs full control of their own team's project and the permissions of users within that project. This is a scenario where it would make sense to assign the team lead the project admin role and grant his other team members the write or read roles. Similar to the organization member, the project write role is an editable role designed for contributors who need to send data to Logfire and work with its full feature set without administrative control. The project read role grants users read-only access to telemetry data, dashboards, and alerts without risking accidental changes or deletions. And that's roles and permissions in a nutshell. In the next video, we'll cover SSO and mapping your identity provider's group straight to Logfire roles. This pairing essentially puts access management on autopilot. See you there.